It's better over here.
AT&T customers, switching to T-Mobile has never been easier. We'll pay off your existing phone and give you a new one free, all on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/carrierfreedom to switch today.
Pay off up to $650 via virtual prepaid MasterCard in 15 days. Free phone up to $830 via 24 monthly bill credits plus tax. Qualifying port and trade-in service on Go 5G Next and credit required. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue bill credits or credit stop and balance and required finance agreement is due.
It's Friday, September 13th, 2024, and this is the Washington Times front page. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Newly released Justice Department data shows crime rates remained elevated last year under President Biden. Stephen Dinan reports the data comes from the annual National Crime Victimization Survey of crime victims. It found 22.5 of every 1,000 residents reported being the victim of a violent crime in 2013, and 102.2 per 1,000 reported facing a property crime. Both are statistically unchanged from 2022, but are significantly higher than in 2020 during the Trump administration. Previous FBI data suggested that crime reports had dropped over the past couple of years, but the victimization data suggests that is false. States are increasingly trying to hold parents responsible for tragedies caused by their children in school shootings. Alex Sawyer reports courts in Michigan and Virginia have sentenced parents to prison after their children shot students and teachers. And Georgia authorities this month quickly filed murder charges against the father of a 14-year-old accused in a deadly shooting at Appalachia High School near Atlanta. Charging parents with felonies is a new prosecution tactic that applies state laws against parents for reckless or negligent supervision of their children. The National Security Agency is on guard for foreign threats to U.S. elections and told our Ryan Lovelace it's banding together with private companies to stop disruptions before they occur. Details of the agency's work to fend off foreign adversaries are shrouded in secrecy, as security professionals increasingly warn about attempted Iranian and Russian hacking. The NSA and U.S. Cyber Command mobilized their election security group last year to identify attackers and their aims, and then fight back. The NSA relies on a separate team at its Cybersecurity Collaboration Center to make sure its private sector partners are kept informed of foreign threats that apply to their work. Former British intelligence agent Christopher Steele, whose now debunked dossier impacted the 2016 presidential election, is set to release a book just weeks before this year's election. Susan Ferricchio reports the book claims Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin pose a threat to democracy. Trump and his allies say the Russian collusion narrative appears politically motivated in an effort to revive the false 2016 claims that led to years of FBI investigations. And finally, the first American-based betting market on U.S. elections has opened after a federal judge rejected regulators' attempts to shut it down. Stephen Dinan reports Kalshi, a financial exchange platform, has offered initial bets on which party will win control of the House and Senate. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission asked an appeals court to step in and overrule the judge, but U.S. District Judge Gia Cobb said the commission was overstepping its powers. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.
With hundreds of doors across Houston, you can get expert care everywhere.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.